Welcome, football fans, to this matchup in the Axis Football League. I'm Dave Stevens, and analyst Mike Steele is in the booth with me, as always.
Dave, as we both walked up to the booth, it's palatable in the air. Not just the players and the coaches, but also the fans, the trainers, heck, the concessions guy gave me extra nachos. Everyone's amped for this game.
Yeah, Mike, I think we've seen this before. Let's go ahead and get down to the action. Johnson makes the handoff. That will bring up second down. Broken tackle. And that's enough for a first down.
It's runs like that, Dave, that help set the tone for this game. Nothing fancy, just our guys beat your guys.
Second down for the home team. He drops back. He tosses one. The receiver can't bring it in. 3 receivers for the home team. Johnson drops back, and it's picked off by number 58. And he's brought down.
As the quarterback walks off, you can see the defensive players trying to pick him back up. But that one's going to affect his morale going forward.
That will bring up second down.
Hike.
He throws one. Third down. Pitches it out to number 36, and he won't make it very far before being dragged down by White. That'll be enough for the first down. Blake steps back into the pocket, throws it past the first down, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Second down. He steps back to pass. He safely steps out of bounds up at the 37-yard line. He flings a pass to the sideline, and he can't reel it in.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
It's good. They convert from 54 yards out. The away team takes the initial lead, 3-0.
A field goal isn't the way they'd hope to start off the game, but I'm sure they're happy to take the initial lead. Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
Handing it off to number 80. That brings up second down. Handing it off to number 24. Third down. Johnson makes the handoff.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
Second down. 5th play of the drive. He hands it to number 24.
It's runs like that, Dave, that helps set the tone for this game. Nothing fancy, just our guys beat your guys.
Throws, makes the catch. First down. The home team will operate from the gun. Steps into the pocket. And he goes down. That'll be a loss of 10. That will bring up second down. Drops back into the pocket, fakes the handoff. McCarthy makes the sack. The offense will lose about 7. Johnson back to pass. Mason makes the completion. That brings up fourth down.
They were able to make the completion, but they'll come up well short of the first down.
There's the kick. It's good. They convert from 52 yards out. Number 9 boots this one into the end zone. Number 1 takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 23. He takes the ball. That brings up second down. Shakes off the defender. And that's enough for a first down. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. A tie game so far. 3-3. Hurls a pass way downfield. That will bring up first down. Fourth play of the drive. Pitches it out to number 36. Coming out in a 4-receiver set. Pitching it off to number 36. That will bring up third down. The tight end lines up on the right side. Fletcher, he steps in for 6.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
Delgado on the kick. It's good. The away team pulls ahead. 10-3.
A score that puts you out in front like that is a big momentum builder.
Delgado kicks a deep one into the end zone. Glover catches the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 18-yard line.
This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
He drops back to pass. He tosses one way down the center of the field. Incomplete pass. Lining up on second down. Hands it to number 24. Stopped before he could break loose by number 35. That will bring up third down. Johnson looking to pass. Makes the catch. He's stopped by McCarthy. Out comes the punt team. Number 1 on the punt. Number 35 catches the punt.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
Finds a target past the first down marker. That brings up second down. Blake handing it off. And And that's enough for a first down.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
The pitch is taken by number 36. That will bring up second down. Blake gives it away. That brings up a crucial third down. Blake steps back into the pocket, and it's off. The offense lines up to punt this one away. Day on the punt. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
Second down. Airs one out way down the field to the sideline, and he misses his mark. The away team lines up with 5 defensive backs. Steps into the pocket. Gibson grabs the ball out of the air. First down. Stopped before he could break loose. Back at the 35. Dropping back. The ball's on the ground. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
Nice scoop and score there. You know, it's really hard to get a handle on the ball when it's not on the ground. He made it look easy.
It's good. The away team adds to their score, 17-3.
The home team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game.
Glover takes the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 19.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Second down. The away team lines up with 5 defensive backs. Johnson back to pass, launches a pass, and he can't reel it in. Third down. Johnson back to pass. Glover makes the reception. And that's enough for a first down. A fresh set of downs for the offense. The QB makes the toss. That will bring up second down. He flings a pass along the left side, and that's enough for a first down. Go! He can't make the catch. Second down for the home team. He sets up, and it's picked off by the defense. Stopped by number 87.
This quarterback is a competitor. He wants nothing more than to get right back out there after a poor play like that and have an opportunity to turn things around. As an offense, the best way to show appreciation to the defense for forcing a turnover is to go drive down the field and turn it into a score.
Good enough for a first down.
Those D linemen are lobbying for holding, hoping the refs can stop the momentum this offense is building.
Dropping back. Throws one deep to the left side of the field. And he misses his mark. Blake steps back into the pocket. And he can't reel it in. Third down. Blake handing it off. The home team takes their first timeout.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
Bradley takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 5.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Johnson drops back. Mason pulls it in. The home team takes their third timeout. First down.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
And they can't connect. Incomplete.
Back when I was playing, if a receiver dropped a pass, he'd run a mile. If we see him running up and down the sideline, we'll know why.
Throws way down the center of the field. The receiver can't bring it in. Fourth play of the drive. Go! The pitch is taken by number 24.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Brought down around the 35. That'll wrap things up for the second quarter. The away team out in front, 17-3. The kicker boots this one into the end zone. The return man catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 19. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Dave, Mike, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. His team is no stranger to a game plan gone bad, so it might be premature to call this run defense a lost cause. However, it was also pretty brutal first half for them. Sometimes opponents don't always do what you expect them to, and he said it'll be an uphill battle getting these guys to go out there and defend the run better. Back to you.
We appreciate the update, Emma. Blake steps back into the pocket, finds a target, and it's off. He steps back to pass. Incomplete. The punt's away. Bradley takes the kick, and he's brought down after a return of 4.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Brought down almost immediately by number 35, second down. That will bring up third down. Third down and short. Pitches it out to number 3. That will bring up first down.
Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
Go! That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Johnson makes the handoff. That will bring up second down. Number 24 takes the carry. Third down. A crucial third down for the offense. Johnson drops back, throws one over to the left side. He can't make the catch.
This is exactly why 3rd and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
Number 9 kicks a deep one into the end zone. Makes the return up to the 19-yard line.
The away team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
Blake tosses one out. That will bring up 2nd down. Makes the handoff to number 36. That gets us to 3rd down. Broken tackle. Tackled quickly. That'll bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone.
Bradley catches the punt, and he's brought down after a return of 6.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
He makes the pitch. That gets us to 2nd down. He drops back. He sets up and throws. He's stopped at the 48-yard line. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. He hands it to number 24. The runner breaks free. The runner steps out of bounds at the 31. 1st down.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
Johnson back to pass. The receiver can't bring it in. 2nd down for the home team. Johnson looking to pass. He is sacked in the backfield by number 55. 3rd down. A flag on the play. Snagged out of the air. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team will turn down the penalty. And that's enough for a 1st down. Drops back into the pocket. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 32-yard line. A flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
Johnson drops back. Pass complete to number 13. 2nd down. 2nd down for the home team. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The away team leading 17-6. Johnson back to pass. Glover makes the reception. That'll be enough for the 1st down. Makes the handoff, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Number 24 showed great vision on that run, hitting the gap at the right time to shoot into the end zone.
The kick is made, and it's good. The home team reclaims some lost ground. 17-13.
The home team pulls it to a one-possession game with that score.
Fielded at the 2-yard line.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
He tosses it to the runner. That brings up 2nd down. Blake lining up under center. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
Day on the punt. Bradley catches the punt.
The home team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
Number 24 takes the handoff. That brings up 2nd down. He throws the screen out to the right side of the field. Throws a pass. 1st down. 1st and 10. Steps into the pocket. Launches a pass to the... It's caught for the score!
Long touchdown passes like that are one of the most exciting ways to watch in football.
There's the kick. It's good! The home team will pull ahead with the score 20-17.
It's good to get out in front, but there's plenty of game left to play.
The return man catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 16.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
He tosses it to the runner. Tackled quickly. 2nd down. Incomplete pass. The away team lining up with 4 receivers. He drops back to pass, makes the catch. That brings up 4th down. He punts it away. Bradley takes the punt, and he's brought down after a return of 6.
The home team has a 1-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
Johnson steps back into the pocket, hurls a pass deep over the middle. And that's enough for a 1st down. 1st down. Pitches it out to number 24. 2nd down. Lining up with 5 DBs. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 28. 3rd down. He steps back to pass. Brought down by number 39. That will move the chains. Makes the handoff to number 24. A single back set for the home team.
Blue 7.
Tosses one to the back. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
On the short runs, we usually see a changeup with the halfbacks, but this guy was not getting off the field without points.
It's good. The home team adds another score, 27-17.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Number 1 catches the kickoff, makes the return up to the 17-yard line.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
He drops back to pass. He can't make the catch. Second down. Blake dropping back. And he misses his mark. Blake back to pass. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
When it's 3rd and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time. That was a gutsy call, Dave. I'm sure the coach is taking a few sighs of relief after that one.
Quarterback to pass. Makes the catch. The away team calls the first timeout. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Drops back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
Everyone drops passes. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on doing what he knows he needs to do.
Blake back to pass. And it's off. The away team with 3 receivers. He steps back to pass. He can't make the catch.
As a coach, you hope your players have the ability to get past the mistakes they've made and execute the next time they're in that situation. This is exactly why 3rd and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
He hands it to number 24. The away team calls timeout. That will bring up 2nd down. Shakes off the defender. The away team will take their 3rd and final timeout here. 3rd down. He hands it off. 1st down.
That was a great run there to pick up the 1st down.
That will bring up 2nd down. A lot of great performances today, Mike. Who do you have as the stud of the game?
Today's stud is Mason for the home team. He made this game a highlight reel today.